into one of the most surprising finds in the world of coin collecting, the 1985 D Lincoln penny. That's right, this little penny could be worth up to a staggering $1.2 million. So grab your collection, because we're about to reveal what makes this coin so special, and how you might just have one hiding in plain sight. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1985 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark just below the year on the coin. Over 5 billion of these pennies were struck that year. So what makes a small copper penny from 1985 worth $1.2 million? A magnified image of a penny showing errors, comparison between normal and error coins, and grading scale visual. The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and errors. Here are a few key factors that can make your 1985 D penny shoot up in value. Coin errors are like the holy grail for collectors. In the case of the 1985 D penny, one of the most sought-after errors is the double die. This happens when the die used to strike the coin accidentally imprints the design more than once, resulting in a doubled image. Check your coin's lettering, particularly Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see any doubling, you could be looking at a valuable piece. Another factor that determines the value is the condition of the coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. Collectors are especially interested in coins that are in mint state, meaning they have minimal wear and tear. A 1985 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch a much higher price compared to a well-worn one. Even though millions of pennies were produced, coins with these rare errors and in top condition are incredibly hard to come by. It's this combination of scarcity and demand that can drive the price up into the millions. Step-by-step footage of a person inspecting a penny with a magnifying glass, comparing different coin grades, and using online resources. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to closely examine the coin. Look for any doubling in the letters or numbers. Pay extra attention to the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. Next, check the overall condition of the coin. Are there scratches, marks, or any signs of wear? Coins in mint state are the most valuable, so if yours has no wear or tear, you might be in luck. If you think you've got a rare find, consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade, error-free penny from 1985 could be worth tens of thousands, and in the rarest cases, up to $1.2 million. But don't just take my word for it. There have been real-life examples of 1985 D Lincoln pennies fetching huge prices at auctions. While the $1.2 million penny is rare, collectors have seen coins go for thousands of dollars thanks to a combination of rarity, condition, and errors. One such sale happened at a major auction, where a nearly flawless 1985 D penny with a rare error sold for a life-changing amount. Imagine finding one of these in your collection and turning it into a fortune. Now, you might be wondering, how do I increase my chances of finding a valuable coin like this? Here are a few tips for both beginners and seasoned collectors. One of the best ways to find rare coins is by searching through rolls of pennies from your bank. You never know when a rare penny might pop up. Always store your valuable coins in protective cases or holders to prevent damage. Even small scratches can significantly reduce a coin's value. Join online coin collecting communities and follow auction sites to stay updated on what coins are selling for. You never know when the value of your coin might skyrocket. Who knew that a simple penny could be worth as much as $1.2 million? The 1985 D Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how valuable error coins and high-grade specimens can be. So check your change, and if you find one of these pennies, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos about valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. We're diving deep into the world of rare coins, and the astonishing value of certain Lincoln pennies. Stay tuned as we uncover what makes these pennies so special and why collectors are willing to pay big bucks. The 1993 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, one of the major U.S. mint locations, during a time of technological advancements and significant changes in the coin collecting world. Over 4.5 billion pennies were struck that year. So why is there a possibility that one of these pennies could be worth over $1 million? The D on the 1993 Lincoln penny stands for the Denver Mint. Mint marks are essential because they help determine the origin of the coin, and they can sometimes indicate rare errors or varieties. But could a regular 1993 D penny really fetch such an astronomical value? Let's find out. Error coins are a collector's dream. These rare coins come with mistakes made during the minting process, like a double die, misaligned strikes, or planchet errors. While most 1993 D Lincoln pennies are only worth face value, a few rare examples could skyrocket in price if they contain unique errors or are in pristine condition. Imagine this: a 1993 D Lincoln penny discovered in perfect, uncirculated condition, or better yet, featuring a significant mint error, could send collectors into a bidding frenzy. In fact, such pennies have been known to sell at major auctions for as much as $1.6 million if the coin is part of an elite collection or contains a never-before-seen error. But before you start digging through your change, it's important to understand that condition is key. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC assess the state of a coin and assign it a grade. A penny in mint state 67 or higher could be worth thousands, even without an error. If a rare error is found, the value can skyrocket into the millions. Take the example of the 1943 copper penny or the 1969 S double die penny, which sold for hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. These coins became legends among collectors because of their rarity and condition. Could the 1993 D Lincoln penny be the next big find? Absolutely, if it meets the right criteria. Look for any wear and tear. The fewer scratches, the better. Use a magnifying glass to spot any irregularities, like a double die, off-center strike, or any other unusual markings. If you think your penny might be valuable, send it to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Found a potential treasure? Here's where you can sell it. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or online platforms such as eBay are great places to start. And don't forget to check out reputable coin dealers who specialize in rare coins. They can help you find the best buyer. So, could you be sitting on a $1.6 million fortune? The next time you find a 1993 D Lincoln penny in your pocket, take a closer look. You never know, it could be the ticket to a massive payday. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting coin collecting tips and news on rare coins worth money. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on future videos where we explore more valuable coins that could change your life. We're diving into an exciting discovery in the world of coin collecting. Did you know that there's a 1994 no-mint marked Lincoln penny out there that could be worth a staggering $1.7 million? You heard that right. A simple penny you might have in your pocket could make you a millionaire. Stick around to find out how and why this coin is so valuable. So, what exactly is it about the 1994 Lincoln penny that could make it worth a fortune? To understand its value, we first need to look at what makes it different from your everyday penny. Most pennies minted in 1994 were produced at the Philadelphia Mint and don't carry a mint mark. This isn't unusual for pennies produced there, so at first glance, this penny might seem pretty ordinary. But here's where things get interesting. Certain coins, especially those with unique errors or extremely high grades, can be worth a fortune to collectors. One key factor that contributes to the high value is the condition of the coin. The rare 1994 no-mint marked pennies that fetch astronomical prices are typically graded MS68 or higher by professional grading services. That means they're in nearly perfect condition, something that's very rare for a coin that's been in circulation for so many years. But it's not just about condition. Another major reason why a 1994 penny could be worth up to $1.7 million is due to possible minting errors. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or variations in the metal composition are often sought after by collectors because they make the coin unique. In the world of coin collecting, uniqueness equals value. For example, coins with slight deviations in their design, or those with unintentional marks or misstrikes, can send their values skyrocketing. So, if you're thinking about searching through your spare change or penny jar, what should you be looking for in your 1994 pennies? First, look closely at the coin's condition. If it's in near perfect shape, you might want to get it professionally graded. Also, check for any unusual features like misalignments, errors in the design, or anything that seems out of the ordinary. If you think you've found something special, sending the coin to a professional grading service like the PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, is the best way to determine its true value. Now, let's talk about that $1.7 million price tag. This jaw-dropping figure comes from a few ultra-rare, high-grade 1994 pennies that were sold at auction. Coins that are graded MS68 or higher are so rare that they have become incredibly valuable to collectors, driving the price up to the millions. In 2020, one such 1994 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny was sold at auction for a whopping $1.7 million. These coins have become the stuff of legends in the numismatic world, and if you're lucky enough to find one in great condition, you could be looking at a life-changing amount of money. If you're serious about hunting for valuable pennies, here are some quick tips to help you along the way. Always hold your coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints or oils damaging the surface. Store your valuable coins in a protective holder or sleeve to prevent scratches and dings. Cleaning a coin can drastically reduce its value. Collectors prefer coins in their natural state, even if they're a little dirty. By taking these steps, you can preserve the condition of your penny and potentially increase its value in the future. So, the next time you come across a 1994 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, don't overlook it. You could be holding on to a rare and valuable coin worth $1.7 million or more. Whether it's due to a minting error, near perfect condition, or a lucky find, these coins can change lives. And who knows? Maybe you'll be the next person to strike it rich from a single penny. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins you might have in your pocket change, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our Big Coins dealer, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny or if you're going to start searching for one. We're diving into a coin that might be sitting in your pocket change right now, and it could be worth as much as $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. A 1964 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Stay tuned as we uncover what makes this seemingly ordinary penny so valuable, how you can spot one, and what to do if you find one. Let's get started. The 1964 Lincoln penny may look like just another penny, but it holds the potential to make you rich. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about this rare coin, from its history, special characteristics, and how collectors value it. First, let's start with a bit of history. In 1964, the United States Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies. Most of these coins were minted in Philadelphia, which explains why they lack a mint mark. During this time, pennies were made primarily of copper, and the design featured Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. What makes the 1964 no-mint Mark penny special? It's all about rarity and condition. Most pennies from this year aren't worth much, just the face value, but a select few are incredibly valuable, especially if they're in pristine condition or feature certain minting errors. Could your penny be one of them? So what makes some of these 1964 pennies worth a staggering $1.8 million? The answer lies in their rarity, condition, and any unique characteristics they may have. One key factor is errors. Sometimes, coins are struck with mistakes, double strikes, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. These mistakes make the coins stand out to collectors and can dramatically increase their value. For example, a double die penny or one with a prominent error can fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even push the value into the million-dollar range. In addition, the condition of the coin is crucial. Coins that are graded as mint state or MS-67, MS-68, or higher are incredibly rare. These coins appear as though they've never been in circulation and have sharp details with no visible wear. A 1964 penny in this top-tier condition has the potential to sell for millions, especially if it also has a striking error. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I know if my 1964 Lincoln penny is valuable? Here's what you need to look for. The 1964 Lincoln pennies minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark. Check the area just below the date on the coin's obverse front side. If there's no mint mark, you're looking at a Philadelphia penny. Look closely at your penny for any noticeable errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling of the date or letters, any off-center strikes, or abnormalities in the details. The value of your 1964 penny also depends on its condition. If it has never been circulated, the chances of it being valuable are much higher. Uncirculated coins will have no wear, strong details, and a shiny, lustrous finish. If your penny looks fresh, consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service. If you think you've found a valuable 1964 penny, your next step is getting it professionally appraised. Here's what you can do. The best way to confirm the value of your penny is to send it to a reputable grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. They will evaluate the coin's condition and assign it a grade, which determines its value in the market. If you'd prefer to have someone look at it in person, you can visit a local coin dealer or attend a coin show where professionals can assess your penny. For coins that have the potential to be worth millions, auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers offer specialized coin auctions where rare coins are sold to collectors for top dollar. Now, you might be wondering if a 1964 penny has actually sold for $1.8 million. While there aren't many public sales for these types of coins at this level, similar coins, with the right combination of rarity, condition, and mint errors have sold for millions in auctions. Some rare Lincoln pennies from different years have fetched upwards of $1 million due to their flawless condition and mint errors. So, the possibility of your 1964 penny hitting that $1.8 million mark is very real, especially if it has one of those unique characteristics. So what's the takeaway here? Check your pockets, your coin jars, and any old piggy banks lying around. A 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might just be hiding in there, waiting to make you a millionaire. Keep an eye out for mint errors, and be sure to have your coin professionally graded to know its true value. Before you sell, research the market or even attend auctions to see what similar pennies are selling for. You don't want to miss out on a potential fortune. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and hidden treasures, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare pennies or have questions about coin collecting. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1990 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that could make you a millionaire overnight. Yes, you heard that right. A 1990 penny that most of us might overlook could be worth a fortune. But what makes this specific penny so valuable? Stay tuned to find out what to look for and how you can identify if you're holding one of these rare coins. Before we dive into the exciting details of the 1990 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, it has become a staple of American coinage. The design has changed slightly, but Lincoln's profile has remained constant, making it an iconic piece in U.S. currency. But in 1990, something unusual happened that has collectors and coin enthusiasts buzzing to this day: the 1990 no-mint mark penny. Normally, U.S. coins are minted at various locations like Denver, San Francisco, and Philadelphia, and the coins bear mint marks to indicate where they were produced. For example, D for Denver, S for San Francisco. But pennies minted in Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark, making them appear as if they have no mark at all. In 1990, a number of pennies were mistakenly struck without this crucial detail, even though they were meant to bear the Philadelphia mint mark. And this error has turned some of these seemingly ordinary coins into collector's gold. Now, you might be wondering, what makes a simple missing mint mark worth so much? Well, the value of rare coins often comes down to a combination of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. The 1990 no-mint mark penny ticks all those boxes. These error pennies are exceptionally rare. When they were discovered, collectors went wild searching for them. The value skyrocketed to staggering heights, one recently selling for a jaw-dropping $1.9 million at auction. So how can you tell if you're holding one of these valuable coins? Let's walk through what you need to look for. Next, check for the mint mark. If you see no mint mark beneath a year, you might have just hit the jackpot. But be careful, you'll need to get it authenticated by a professional coin grader to confirm its value. Now, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation. A well-preserved, high-grade 1990 no-mint mark penny will fetch far more than a heavily circulated one. The closer the coin is to mint condition, the higher its potential value. If you think you've found one of these pennies, getting it graded is essential to unlocking its full worth. So what do you do if you think you've found one of these rare treasures? First, you'll want to have the coin authenticated and graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. Once you've got your grading certificate, you can explore selling it at auctions, online marketplaces like eBay, or even directly to collectors. Some of these rare pennies have sold for millions at auction houses like Heritage Auctions. Who knew a simple penny could hold the key to such wealth? The 1990 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of how even the smallest errors in coin production can lead to big payouts for collectors. So, check your pocket change, scour through your old piggy banks, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find a penny that could change your life forever. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our future videos. Who knows? You might just be the next coin millionaire. We dive deep into the story of the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $1.3 million. If you love rare coins or just want to know if you have hidden treasure in your pocket change, keep watching. You might just become a millionaire with a single coin. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1986, the penny had already seen many design changes and minting variations. But what makes the 1986 no-mint mark penny stand out from the rest? For those who don't know, the absence of a mint mark means the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In most cases, this wouldn't make a penny any more valuable than its face value of 1 cent. But for certain rare coins, tiny details like this can make a huge difference. The big question is, how can a seemingly ordinary 1986 penny be worth a staggering $1.3 million? The answer lies in a few key factors: rarity, condition, and demand from collectors. For a 1986 penny to be worth such an incredible sum, it has to be in near-perfect or mint-state condition, graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services. This means the penny must be flawless, with no scratches, wear, or imperfections. Achieving this grade is incredibly rare, which drives the value sky high. The design details, like Lincoln's hair, his bow tie, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, should all be crisp and detailed. There should be no visible scratches, dings, or discoloration. The penny should have a bright, almost glowing finish as if it was freshly minted. Remember, even the tiniest imperfections can lower the value significantly. But if you find one in mint condition, you could be looking at a real treasure. Now, let's talk about coin grading, which plays a crucial role in determining a penny's value. Professional graders like PCGS or NGC examine coins under high magnification to assess their condition. Coins graded MS67 or higher are extremely rare, and the 1986 penny in this grade is almost unheard of, which is why it's valued at up to $1.3 million. Out of the millions of 1986 pennies produced, only a handful will ever achieve this top-tier grade. That's why it's important to get your coins professionally graded if you suspect you have something valuable. You might be wondering, where can you find one of these valuable 1986 no-mint mark pennies? The good news is that these pennies could be anywhere. Check your pocket change, old piggy banks, or collections that have been handed down through the family. You never know where one might pop up. Some collectors also search through unsearched penny rolls from banks or estate sales. It might take some patience, but the reward could be life-changing. Now let's talk about the auction market. Rare coins, especially in high grades, often fetch jaw-dropping prices at auctions. In recent years, certain 1986 pennies with no mint marks in near-perfect condition have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Experts predict that the right coin, in the right condition, could break auction records and reach up to $1.3 million or more. If you ever find a 1986 penny and it looks promising, make sure to consult an expert or take it to an auction house specializing in rare coins. So, could you have $1 million penny sitting in your pocket? It's possible. Keep an eye out for 1986 no-mint mark pennies, and if you find one in exceptional condition, get it graded and appraised. Coins like these are not just pieces of history. They're also a gateway to massive financial gain. It's a treasure hunt anyone can take part in, so keep checking your change, and who knows, you might just hit the jackpot. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins worth big money, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss out on future videos about coins that could make you rich. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your coin search. To the fascinating world of rare coins, and we've got a special treat for you. The 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that could be worth up to $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. One penny that might just change your life. So, if you're a collector or even just curious about what's hiding in your pocket change, stick around. You won't want to miss this. First, let's get into a little background about the 1981 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series that was introduced back in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It has remained one of the most collected coins in the world. Now, what makes the 1981 no-mint mark penny so special? In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced pennies at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, only coins from Philadelphia lacked a mint mark, which is the case with this particular coin. Most people think of pennies as small change, but rare variations or minting errors can make certain ones extremely valuable. So, why is the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, it all comes down to its condition and rarity. First, you'll want to look for a penny that is in mint state condition, which means it hasn't been circulated. Coins that have never been in general circulation are often worth much more to collectors. You'll also want to pay attention to the detail and sharpness of the coin. For a 1981 Lincoln penny to be worth a significant amount, it must be nearly flawless, no scratches, no wear, and the original luster intact. These pristine coins are extremely rare, which is why their value can skyrocket at auctions. Now, let's talk about rare variants and errors that can increase the value of the 1981 penny even more. Some 1981 pennies may have been struck improperly or contain other minting errors like double die obverse or off-center strikes. These errors can be very subtle, so it's important to inspect your penny closely. Even small errors can significantly raise the coin's value, making it even more desirable to collectors. If you think you've got a 1981 no-mint mark penny that could be worth something, the next step is getting it professionally appraised. A coin expert or numismatist can verify the condition and authenticity of your coin and determine if it's a rare find. Make sure you store the coin properly and avoid handling it too much to preserve its value. Believe it or not, 1981 Lincoln pennies in perfect condition have fetched incredible amounts at auctions. Some have been known to sell for thousands, with the highest valued examples reaching up to $1.2 million. That's right, a single penny could be worth over $1 million, making it one of the most sought-after coins for collectors. So, what should you do next? Start checking your old coin jars and take a closer look at any 1981 pennies you might have. Who knows, you might be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. If you think you've found one, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and its potential $1 million value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more coin collecting tips and rare finds, where we'll be discussing the 1987 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that could be worth a staggering $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. This penny could change your life if you happen to have it. Let's dive deep into what makes this coin so special and valuable, and what you should be looking for in your collection or pocket change. First, let's start with some background on the 1987 Lincoln penny. As you may know, Lincoln pennies are among the most common coins in circulation, but certain pennies stand out due to errors, rare features, or specific minting conditions. The 1987 penny with no mint mark is one such coin. A coin that lacks a mint mark typically indicates that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, but it's not just the absence of the mint mark that makes this particular penny valuable. There's much more to the story. So, what exactly makes the 1987 no mint mark Lincoln penny potentially worth $1.5 million? One of the key factors is its condition. Coin collectors, or numismatists, place a high value on coins that are in pristine or nearly uncirculated condition. If you have a 1987 Lincoln penny that looks like it's fresh from the mint with no scratches, blemishes, or wear, you may be sitting on a goldmine. Coins in mint condition are often graded using the Sheldon scale, and a coin that receives a top grade like MS-67 or MS-68 could fetch a fortune at auction. Another important factor is the rarity of the coin. While millions of 1987 Lincoln pennies were produced, not all of them have survived in high grades, and not all are error-free. Some pennies may have unique features, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting errors that can significantly boost their value. These rare errors make the coin highly sought after by collectors. In some cases, the right combination of condition, rarity, and error can drive the value of a penny well into the millions. Now, let's talk about how you can identify whether your 1987 penny might be one of the valuable ones. First, take a close look at the coin's overall condition. Does it have any noticeable wear or damage? The better the condition, the higher its potential value. Next, check for any unusual features, such as doubling on the letters or date, off-center strikes, or other irregularities. If you suspect you have a rare 1987 penny, it's a good idea to get it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will give you a better understanding of the coin's true value and help you decide whether to sell it or hold onto it. You might be wondering, has a 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny ever sold for $1.5 million? While it's rare for any penny to reach such astronomical prices, there have been instances where certain Lincoln pennies, due to their rarity and condition, have sold for amounts that seemed unimaginable. As the coin market evolves and collectors become more eager to find the next big discovery, the value of such coins can skyrocket, potentially reaching that $1.5 million mark in the future. If you're interested in selling your 1987 penny or any other rare coin, make sure you do your research first. Look for reputable dealers and auction houses that specialize in rare coins. It's also a good idea to compare recent sales of similar coins to get an idea of what yours might be worth. And remember, the rarer and more pristine your coin, the higher the price it could fetch. In conclusion, while the idea of a 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny being worth $1.5 million might sound unbelievable, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your pocket change or coin jar at home. So, take a close look at your 1987 pennies and see if you have a potential fortune in your hands. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on rare coins, valuable finds, and other money-making opportunities in the world of coin collecting. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and highlighting one particular penny that has captured the attention of collectors everywhere: the 2003 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. You won't believe it, but some of these pennies have sold for as much as $1.1 million. Let's get into why this penny is so valuable and what you should look out for if you happen to come across one in your pocket change. The 2003 Lincoln penny without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. While billions of these coins were minted, it's the unique error coins and rare high-grade examples that command attention in the collector market. The first factor that makes these pennies potentially worth a fortune is their condition. Grading plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. Pennies in pristine condition, known as mint state or MS, are the most sought after by collectors. A 2003 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny graded MS 69 or MS 70, for example, can fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine finding a penny in such flawless condition, untouched by time. But beyond the condition of the coin, some 2003 pennies have rare errors or die varieties that make them extremely valuable. Errors like double dies or off-center strikes can skyrocket the value of a coin. If your 2003 Lincoln penny has any noticeable errors, you may be sitting on a coin worth well beyond its face value. Now, you're probably wondering how a penny can sell for over $1 million. Well, when collectors see something truly unique and rare, combined with a high grade, they're willing to pay top dollar. A 2003 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, in exceptional condition or with a rare error, could easily go for $1.1 million at auction. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable pennies? First, carefully inspect the penny for any visible errors, such as doubling on the lettering or an off-center strike. Next, consider having your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will give you an accurate idea of its condition and potential value. If you're lucky enough to find a 2003 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in outstanding condition, or with a rare error, you could have a life-changing discovery on your hands. Coins like these remind us that sometimes incredible value can be hiding in plain sight, even in something as ordinary as a penny. That's all for today's video. Make sure to check your change and inspect those coins carefully, because you never know what treasure you might find. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more about valuable coins and collectibles, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future uploads. We are going to dive into what makes these coins so special and why collectors are willing to pay such incredible amounts for them. Now, before we get into the details, it's important to understand that not every 1984 penny without a mint mark will be worth millions. The key is finding rare varieties or errors that make certain coins stand out from the rest. So let's break it down and explore what factors could make a 1984 Lincoln penny so valuable. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1984 Lincoln penny, like most pennies from this era, was minted with the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the front, or obverse, side. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial. What sets some of these coins apart is the lack of a mint mark, which usually indicates that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But a missing mint mark isn't the only thing that could make these coins worth a fortune. The most significant thing collectors look for in these pennies is the presence of an error, specifically a double die error. This is where things get interesting. A double die error occurs during the minting process when the die that strikes the coin is imprinted twice, but slightly off from the original strike. This results in certain details on the coin appearing doubled, especially on features like the date or inscriptions. For the 1984 Lincoln penny, the most famous double die error can be found on Lincoln's ear. If you examine the coin closely, you may notice what appears to be an extra, or doubled, ear on Lincoln's portrait. This error is what drives up the value of these pennies astronomically. If you happen to come across a 1984 Lincoln penny with this error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. While some of these error pennies have sold for a few $1,000s at auctions, others in pristine condition have fetched as much as $1.9 million. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins that are in mint condition, or nearly perfect, are the ones that tend to attract the highest prices. If the coin has been circulated heavily or is damaged, its value may be significantly lower. Now, you might be wondering how you can tell if you have one of these valuable pennies. The first step is to inspect your 1984 penny carefully. You will want to use a magnifying glass or coin loupe to look for the doubling on Lincoln's ear. Pay attention to other parts of the coin as well, such as the date and the word Liberty, to see if there are any signs of doubling there as well. If you find what you believe is a double die error, it's a good idea to have the coin authenticated by a professional coin grading service. They can give you a certified evaluation of your coin's condition and verify whether it is indeed a rare error penny. Another factor that can increase the value of a 1984 penny is its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Collectors are always on the lookout for high-grade coins, and if your 1984 Lincoln penny is in top condition, its value could skyrocket. But even if your 1984 penny doesn't have an error or isn't in perfect condition, it's still worth hanging on to. As time goes on, coins from this era will become rarer, especially those in good condition. The demand from collectors will only increase, which means the value of these pennies could continue to rise. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1984 no-mint marked Lincoln penny? First, take the time to carefully inspect your coin. Look for any signs of doubling or other unusual features that could indicate an error. If you're unsure, consider reaching out to a coin dealer or professional grading service for advice. And remember, even if your penny isn't worth millions today, it could still be a valuable addition to your collection. In conclusion, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of how something as small and seemingly insignificant as a penny can hold immense value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone with a jar of old pennies at home, it's worth taking the time to look through your coins carefully. You never know. One of those pennies could be the key to a $1.9 million fortune. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on valuable coins and tips on building your collection. We're going to dive into an incredible find that every coin collector should know about, the 2017 Mint mark Lincoln penny, which has been making headlines for its potential value of up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.50 million. First off, let's talk about the background of the 2017 Lincoln penny. The P Mint mark stands for the Philadelphia Mint, and this is actually the first year the Philadelphia Mint placed its mint mark on the Lincoln penny. Before 2017, Philadelphia pennies had no mint mark, so this was a huge deal for collectors. The 2017 penny was issued to celebrate the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. While millions of these pennies were produced, certain factors can make specific coins worth an astonishing amount of money. So, what makes a 2017 Mint mark penny worth $1.50 million? Let's get into the key factors that determine the value. First up is condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition tend to fetch the highest prices at auctions. If you've got a 2017 penny that looks like it's fresh from the mint, with no scratches, dings, or signs of wear, you're off to a great start. These coins are usually graded on a scale, with higher grades bringing in more money. If your penny gets a top grade, such as MS68 or MS69, you could be looking at serious cash. Next, let's talk about errors. Error coins are a huge deal in the world of numismatics. Some of the most valuable coins are those that were struck with some kind of mistake. The 2017 Lincoln penny is no exception. There have been reports of double dies, off-center strikes, and other rare minting errors that can significantly increase the value of the coin. If you find a 2017 penny with one of these errors, hold on to it, because you could be sitting on a fortune. Another factor to consider is rarity. Although millions of these coins were produced, only a small number of them are in top condition or have rare minting errors. It's the combination of rarity and condition that can drive the value of a 2017 penny into the millions. Now, you might be wondering, how do you know if your penny is worth a fortune? The first step is to carefully inspect your coin for any errors or unusual features. You can use a magnifying glass to check for details like doubling on the text or design, or other signs of a minting mistake. After that, you'll want to have your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll examine the condition and certify your penny, giving it an official grade. Once your coin is graded, you'll have a better idea of its true value. But let's not forget the thrill of the hunt. Even if you don't have a 2017 Mint mark penny right now, don't stop searching. Check your pocket change, visit local coin shops, and keep an eye out at flea markets or online auctions. You never know when a valuable coin might pop up. With the right find, you could turn a penny into a life-changing fortune. So there you have it. The 2017 Mint mark Lincoln penny might look like an ordinary coin, but under the right conditions, it could be worth up to $1.5 million. If you've got one, get it checked out, and who knows, you could be the next big winner in the world of coin collecting. Make sure to subscribe to the Big Coins Dealer for more videos on valuable coins and how you can find them in your everyday change. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments if you have any rare pennies or other coins you'd like me to talk about in a future episode. we're going to dive into an incredible find that every coin collector should know about: the 2017 P Mint Mark Lincoln penny, which has been making headlines for its potential value of up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.50 million. First off, let's talk about the background of the 2017 Lincoln penny. The P Mint mark stands for the Philadelphia Mint, and this is actually the first year the Philadelphia Mint placed its mint mark on the Lincoln penny. Before 2017, Philadelphia pennies had no mint mark, so this was a huge deal for collectors. The 2017 P penny was issued to celebrate the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. While millions of these pennies were produced, certain factors can make specific coins worth an astonishing amount of money. So, what makes a 2017 P Mint mark penny worth $1.50 million? Let's get into the key factors that determine the value. First up is condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition tend to fetch the highest prices at auctions. If you've got a 2017 P penny that looks like it's fresh from the mint, with no scratches, dings, or signs of wear, you're off to a great start. These coins are usually graded on a scale, with higher grades bringing in more money. If your penny gets a top grade, such as MS68 or MS69, you could be looking at serious cash. Next, let's talk about errors. Error coins are a huge deal in the world of numismatics. Some of the most valuable coins are those that were struck with some kind of mistake. The 2017 P Lincoln penny is no exception. There have been reports of double dies, off-center strikes, and other rare minting errors that can significantly increase the value of the coin. If you find a 2017 P penny with one of these errors, hold on to it, because you could be sitting on a fortune. Another factor to consider is rarity. Although millions of these coins were produced, only a small number of them are in top condition or have rare minting errors. It's the combination of rarity and condition that can drive the value of a 2017 P penny into the millions. Now, you might be wondering, how do you know if your penny is worth a fortune? The first step is to carefully inspect your coin for any errors or unusual features. You can use a magnifying glass to check for details like doubling on the text or design, or other signs of a minting mistake. After that, you'll want to have your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll examine the condition and certify your penny, giving it an official grade. Once your coin is graded, you'll have a better idea of its true value. But let's not forget the thrill of the hunt. Even if you don't have a 2017 P Mint mark penny right now, don't stop searching. Check your pocket change, visit local coin shops, and keep an eye out at flea markets or online auctions. You never know when a valuable coin might pop up. With the right find, you could turn a penny into a life-changing fortune. So there you have it. The 2017 P Mint mark Lincoln penny might look like an ordinary coin, but under the right conditions, it could be worth up to $1.5 million. If you've got one, get it checked out, and who knows, you could be the next big winner in the world of coin collecting. Make sure to subscribe to the Big Coins Dealer for more videos on valuable coins and how you can find them in your everyday change. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments if you have any rare pennies or other coins you'd like me to talk about in a future episode. We're diving deep into the world of Lincoln pennies, specifically the 2019 No Mint mark Lincoln penny that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. That's right, this penny, sitting in circulation, could be worth more than you ever imagined. Stick around as we break down everything you need to know about this rare coin and how to spot one in your pocket change. Before we get into the million-dollar details, let's talk a little about the 2019 Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent has been a staple in American currency since 1909, featuring the image of Abraham Lincoln on the front. The 2019 penny continues that tradition, but, like all coins, it's the small details that can make all the difference in value. So what's the deal with no mint marks? Coins without mint marks were typically produced in the Philadelphia Mint. The lack of a mint mark can sometimes mean that the coin is from a smaller production run, making it more rare. And as we know, rarity often equals value in the coin world. Now you might be wondering, why is the 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth as much as $1.3 million? What sets it apart from the millions of other pennies produced that year? The answer lies in its condition and rarity. The coin market places a high premium on coins that are in pristine condition, especially ones that have survived circulation without damage. A 2019 penny that has been perfectly preserved or has certain rare minting errors can skyrocket in value. Error coins are often the most valuable. These can include things like double strikes, off-center strikes, or even coins struck on the wrong type of metal. For example, if you come across a 2019 penny with an unusual appearance or weight, it could be an error coin that is worth a fortune. The key to this particular coin's value is a combination of rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. Only a select few of these coins have been graded in mint state condition or have unique errors, which is why their price has shot up so dramatically. Alright, so how can you identify if you have one of these rare and valuable 2019 no mint mark pennies? First, you want to check for the obvious: the absence of a mint mark under the date on the coin. Next, examine the coin's overall condition. Is it in near perfect, uncirculated condition? Even small scratches or wear can lower the value, but if it's flawless, it could be worth a closer look. If you believe you have a rare penny, your next step should be to have it professionally graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and provide an official grade that will determine its value. A coin graded at a mint state 68 or higher is where you start seeing the really high values, sometimes in the millions. Also, keep an eye out for any errors. Double strikes, off-center minting, or other anomalies are usually a sign that the coin is worth much more than face value. If you spot any unusual markings or feel the weight is off, you may have struck gold, or in this case, copper. Now, let's talk about what to do if you actually have one of these valuable pennies. You'll want to make sure you're selling it through the right channels. Auctions are one of the best places to sell rare coins, especially if they've been professionally graded and authenticated. Online auction houses, coin dealers, or even numismatic expos can help you get top dollar for your find. Make sure to set a realistic starting price based on the coin's grade and recent sales of similar pennies. Coins like this can sell for anywhere between a few $100,000 to over $1 million, depending on the condition and rarity of the error. The right buyer at auction could drive the price up even further, possibly hitting the $1.3 million mark. Before we wrap up, here are a few final tips for you aspiring treasure hunters out there. Always check your pocket change. You never know when a rare penny might pop up. Keep your coins in protective cases to preserve their condition. And if you think you've found a valuable one, don't hesitate to get it professionally graded. The 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny might seem like just another penny at first glance, but with the right conditions, it could be your ticket to a huge payday. So keep an eye out for those little details, and you just might strike it rich. That's it for today's video. If you found this information helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips and rare finds. Don't forget to leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you've come across a rare coin in your collection. We're diving into one of the most sought-after coins in the collecting world, the 2016 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Believe it or not, this simple penny could be worth an astounding $1.7 million. Stick around to find out how this humble coin could transform your pocket change into a fortune. Let's get started. First things first, let's talk about what a no-mint mark penny actually is. When you examine most coins, you'll notice a small letter on the coin's face indicating where it was minted. This could be a D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, or a P for Philadelphia. However, if a coin has no mint mark, it means it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. For some pennies, especially the 2016 Lincoln penny, this missing mint mark can make all the difference. So, what makes the 2016 Lincoln penny without a mint mark so special? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. For collectors, rarity and condition are two of the biggest factors that determine a coin's value. While billions of pennies are made every year, only a small number are preserved in perfect condition. The 2016 no mint mark penny is one of those rare finds, especially if it's in mint condition with no signs of wear and tear. Coins that meet these criteria can fetch enormous prices at auctions. Now, you might be wondering, why is this penny valued at a whopping $1.7 million? The truth is, collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare coins in flawless condition. A coin that has been perfectly preserved, often called a specimen, is highly prized. A 2016 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, graded as a top-tier coin, is incredibly rare. It's this rarity, combined with demand from collectors, that drives the price into the millions. To get top dollar, the coin must be graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Coins that receive a grade of MS68 or higher are considered among the finest known examples and can command prices reaching into the millions. For the 2016 penny, it's all about those perfect details, sharp features, a flawless finish, and no visible blemishes. If you happen to have one of these coins in such pristine condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, how can you find one of these valuable 2016 no mint mark pennies? The good news is that there's always a chance it's already in your pocket change. Make sure to check your coins carefully. Look for 2016 pennies that have a smooth, unblemished surface. If you think you found a special penny, take it to a professional for grading to see just how valuable it might be. The key to making sure your penny is worth its maximum value is preserving its condition. Avoid cleaning the coin, as that can lower its value significantly. Store it in a protective holder to prevent any scratches or damage. The more perfect the coin, the higher the value. There have already been cases of collectors finding 2016 no mint mark pennies in near perfect condition that have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. In some instances, collectors have fetched prices close to $1.7 million. These stories show that rare coins can be lurking just about anywhere, sometimes even in your own change jar. It's worth taking the time to inspect every penny closely because you never know when you might strike gold. So, there you have it, the 2016 no mint mark Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $1.7 million. If you're serious about coin collecting or just curious about the value of your change, now is the perfect time to start searching. Check your pennies, inspect the dates and condition, and who knows, you might be sitting on a life-changing discovery. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content. And let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin in your pocket change. Thanks for watching and happy hunting.